Wonderhussy here, coming to you live from the middle of the coronavirus pandemic. Here I am out in the middle of nowhere again, and I spotted a site using Google Maps, satellite, looking through this very desolate valley, sort of, I would say, east of Death Valley. And I saw this, what looked like old abandoned buildings, and I thought, well, this would be a cool little day trip. I'll drive out and see what's what. So you can see it's kind of a cold, blustery, windy day out here in the desert. And we're at a site where there's some old concrete pads from something. There's an old abandoned trailer house. You can't see it from here, but there's also an abandoned car back there. And then there's this, which looks like, well, it's a collapsed something or other, possibly a Quonset Hut. So I vote we make our way counterclockwise, starting here, around, and try to figure out who lived here and what they were doing and what happened to them. Okay, starting out here, we have these 3 concrete things. I was going to say foundations, but one of them looks like a well. This, well, maybe this was the well, because, I don't know, that kind of looks like some kind of plumbing, right? Not sure. Can't see too far down there, but good guess that that's where some kind of water was coming out of, maybe. And then this pad in the middle here, I don't know what that's for, because there's nothing on it. It's just a big square. And then this is what I thought was the well, but gosh, I don't know. It sort of looks like a trash pit now. Ugh, yuck. Okay, so those 3 concrete things really didn't tell us very much, if anything. Now let's move around to this house. Now this house is completely destroyed. There's not going to be anything interesting in here probably, but you never know. There's the stairs that at one time led up to the front door. Little bits and pieces of shag carpeting, which kind of dates this place to a certain era. Let's go in. I don't know if I can even stand on this. Oh, it's pretty solid. Oh, wow. Okay, well, the floor is really precarious, so I have to be super careful where I step. But it's solid for the most part. So I'm going to make my way back into the far, probably bedroom. I'm guessing this was a bedroom. Wow. I mean, at one time it was probably a pretty nice place with that view. You know, beautiful view of this. A lot of wild horses in this valley too, so amazing place to live. But all we can say is there was a closet here. It looks like there was probably a woman living here, because there's a pink disposable razor blade guard. I think that's what that is, isn't it? Oh yeah, Bic. Yep, so there was probably a lady living here, a wife, or the place was wired for electric. And they had that well, so they had relative creature comforts, including that nice shag carpeting. I mean, she took enough care with her appearance to shave her legs, or gosh, maybe it was her mustache, you can say. This is one of those locations that we're going to have to dig deep to find anything interesting, because on the surface, everything's just trashed. What's this? Oh, it's like this weird blue bird. Huh, interesting. And then you can also see there's some ductwork on the ceiling, so the place did have central heat and air, which is important, because like today's real chilly. And in the summer, it's real hot out here. We're just outside Death Valley. Okay, so from exploring the bedroom, we determined that there was a woman living here who took enough care with her appearance to shave her legs. And then we found that blue bird. And that's about it. Let's keep moving and see if we can find out anything else. Okay, now we're going back down the hall. There was some kind of, it was probably like a linen closet or something there. It probably had doors on it at one time. Oh, look. Here's a pack of GPCs. These are like super cheap cigarettes. Okay, so I can picture this lady sitting there chain smoking while she shaves her legs or her mustache. Oh hell, let's just call it a mustache. Alright, now here's the bathroom. Off to the right. Now this is completely collapsed, but toilet's still intact. Oh look, there's a mirror. Hi. Sink. She had some kind of cute wallpaper up. Little yellow spring flowers on it. And then look in the bathtub. Looks like there is a pink shower curtain. That speaks to a woman's presence. Men wouldn't have a pink shower curtain. Just some old remnants of the gross fuzzy toilet seat cover. Looks like an old towel. So it's a yellowish brown towel, so it looks like that 70s kind of color scheme to match the wallpaper here, the yellow flowers. Except for the fact that pink shower curtain, that kind of clashes. Okay, still fitting with the theory that a woman lived here. I mean, I suppose it could have been a couple, a woman and a man. Plenty of guys put up with a pink shower curtain, you know, just for the privilege of having a woman around. Let's keep looking. Okay, you can see there's a long hallway ahead of us that looks like, it just looks like it was a hallway. There's probably a second bedroom there on the right, and then it goes down to the kitchen. But there's a door right here to the immediate right we can go in. Assuming this was another bedroom, you can see it had yellow shag carpeting as well. Okay, so 2 bedrooms and counting. I think this might be a 3rd bedroom we're about to go in up here. So, gosh, it's hard to imagine just one woman living here. It must have been a family. Oh, look. A filthy, slime-encrusted nickel. That's 5 cents. I'm taking that with me. Let's see if there's any garbage that's interesting at all in here. It doesn't look like it. I mean, this place has really been picked clean. There is nothing interesting left in here. Oh, I thought I saw something over here, maybe. What does this say? Oh god, I can't even pick it up because it's gonna break. Something about Nevada. I love Nevada. That's sweet. Oh, was it a bumper sticker? It looks like it might have been. Yeah, you know what? It looks like it's the far left side of a bumper sticker, and this was part of it here. But this part is so brittle. I can't even unfold it to see what it said. It's probably the name of some business. Sad. We are in Nevada though. Barely. We're just across the state line. Like, barely across the state line. So, okay, noted. They like Nevada better than California, and who doesn't? Just kidding, I like them both. Okay, let's keep going down the hall. Get back out of this bedroom. Okay, now we're going into the main room. This was presumably like the kitchen, living area. So if we're going to find anything interesting, might be in here. Well, you can see the old curtains, the old kind of lace curtains. But unfortunately, yeah, nothing left in here either. Just some old Venetian blinds. All right, well, let's go in the kitchen. Maybe we'll find a clue in the kitchen. It's our last chance. Okay, now we're going into the kitchen, which had amazing linoleum. I love that pattern. It's just a mess of broken glass, broken dreams, broken drawers, and not the sexy kind of drawers either. Well, the kitchen looks like it was, you know, decent. Like I said, wired for electric, plumbed. Probably a pretty nice place. Some of the cupboards are still intact, but they are bare. I'm trying to figure out what era this wallpaper dates from. I mean, it looks old, but a lot of times with these trailer homes are just kind of out of date anyways, like with this wood paneling. So, I mean, I guess this place could have been lived in as recently as the 90s for sure, and possibly even the early 2000s. So I'm gonna guess it's been abandoned less than 20 years. Okay, now we're to the very end of the kitchen. This must be where the dining table used to be, because there's a big picture window here looking at it where that collapsed Quonset Hut is. So they had a real nice view of the old Quonset Hut. But again, really no clues or personal items at all to give us an idea of who lived here. Okay, I'm gonna go out, just walk right through this wall here instead of going back to the door, because I can. Oh wait, look, here's an old ruins of an old stone wall or something, and this looks old. I wonder what that was. Oh look, and then there's some kind of little concrete pad here, like maybe they had some kind of, oh that must have been the water heater cupboard, because it's accessible from the outside. Little tiny closet. But yeah, then there's this little tiny concrete pad, and here's some initials. Like when they laid this, they carved their initials. CW. So that could be Country Western. DH could be Dolores Holland. And it's like it says HDWK. I don't know. So those are the initials of the people who lived here. Wonder who they were. And then behind this bush here, it looks like there's some stone column of some sort. Oh wow, look, it was a fountain. They had a fountain. Wow, that's fancy. Oh wow, look. They when they poured the concrete, they carved the date June 11th, 1969. Wow, this place is older than I thought. Look at that. It was a fountain, right? Isn't that what that is? Wow, look at the cool rocks they used in this fountain too. There's a pretty striped one, an orange one. Wow, wait. Oh man. June 69, interesting. I feel like that linoleum and wallpaper, especially the wallpaper in that place and the carpeting, dates from after 1969, but maybe I'm wrong. What do you guys think? To me, it's like the countertops and stuff in the kitchen, it didn't look old enough to be from the 60s. And those trailers in the 60s, I feel like they didn't make that style of trailer house in the 60s. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You guys can let me know, but I think this fountain predates that trailer. Maybe they had a different house out here and then they got this brand new fancy trailer eventually. All right, well, let's go around to the car. Now look at the car. Oh, Charles Brown Company. Now that's interesting. If you've ever been to the little town of Shoshone, California, outside Death Valley, there's that Charles Brown Market. Charles Brown was like a bigwig in the area. I think he was a Nevada state senator, or California state senator, I guess. Shoshone is in California. Anyway, he was some kind of local politician and a big wheel around town, and the market in Shoshone is named after him. Matter of fact, the highway outside of Shoshone is named after him too, the Charles Brown Highway. So Charles Brown Company is painted on the side of this car. Interesting. And it looks like it says Charles Brown Company and then the phone number, and then it looks like it said tire under there. So maybe he had some kind of, it looks like there was a word here underneath Charles Brown Co., but it got peeled off. So maybe it said something like Charles Brown Co. Garage and Tire or something. And the phone number is kind of weird too, because it looks like it says 727-688. Oh, maybe there was another number written on the door and then the door got ripped off, so you won't even know the number anymore. Wow. Okay, guys, what kind of car was this? You don't have a whole lot to go on here, but to me it looks Malaise era, 70s maybe. Look at the windshield. Now, what is that? Was this just like a demolition derby type thing? Oh yeah, because look at the weird roll bar. Maybe this was just used in a demolition derby. Well, it's still, you should be able to tell what kind of car it was. Oh yeah, look on this side, you can see Charles Brown Co. 727-6886 tire, something tire. Okay, wow. Anything inside? Anything on the dashboard? Not really. Oh gosh. Look, the old seat belts. Safety first. Okay, we'll continue around to the back. Look in the trunk. See if there's any clues in the trunk. I don't know, it's like an El Camino or something. No, El Camino's a truck. I don't know what this was. Okay, last but not least, we've got this. Well, to me, it looks like it's a collapsed Quonset hut because of those, I guess that's steel curved beams. You know, like a Quonset hut has that semicircular shape. And it had a poured concrete foundation, really nice. Should be able to step right up into it. Looks like there was shelving inside it. Maybe it was like a workshop or a garage or something. Oh, look. It says 1981. That's when they poured the foundation for this Quonset hut. And then look here. They put their names. 1981. Francie Orietta. Now, is that two people or one person? I mean, I guess Francie could be like Franchi or something, could be a guy, and Orietta was the wife. Because there's a heart underneath the 1981. Wow, or Francie Orietta was the person who lived here? Huh. What a mystery. Oh, look, here's a stovepipe coming out from the basement. Yes, that's right. I didn't want to get you guys all excited, but there is a basement. There's some stairs going down to it right there. We'll go down there in a minute. But before we get down there, look at this old chair. This is a cool chair, man. This reminds me of the chairs they had in my school back in the day. Or like a chair you would sit in at a bowling alley or something. Let me see. Oh, wow, look. What does that say? No gers. I'm not sure. Maybe I meant no girls, like no girls allowed. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to put the light to it right now and have a seat. Hopefully it doesn't collapse under me. Plastic's pretty rotted. Huh. No girls, eh? Anyway, let's go down in the basement. I'm with Barry, the Australian beast, and he's looking in the basement like he wants to go down there. So I guess we better go. He had this flashlight in his car. I don't know how well it's going to work, but we'll see if we can see anything creepy down there. Because nothing like the abandoned Quonset basement for hiding a dead body, if you know what I mean. Barry thinks somebody lived here. Oh, so there was a toilet upstairs? Oh, so there was...
There's a chair down there like a basement.
All right, well, let's get down there and find out.
Steps, though.
Yeah, these stairs are all rotted away, so we're going to have to be real careful. But that's okay. Careful is my middle name. We came down the stairs, and you can see there was actually a real door with a lock on it and everything. So this was probably like somebody's basement apartment. And oh my God, I got to hold my breath to go in here. There's a matching chair to that one upstairs. Oh my God, is this not the creepiest friggin' basement apartment you've ever seen in your entire life? This looks like a bunker where you would keep kidnapped women to use as sex slaves. You know what I mean? Okay, so we got a old Lady Lee. I think it's a box of instant mashed potatoes. Lady Lee was like the house brand, I think, for Lucky grocery stores back in the day. And then look at this. Oh my God. Now this is old. Anheuser-Busch Natural Light. Is this like a super old Natty Light pull tab? I didn't even know Natty Light was around back in those days. Holy cow. Look at that. That's a find. Anybody here remember that? Okay, we'll just keep making our way around this one creepy little rape room. See what else we find. Oh, here's a little bit of a newspaper. Hello. What is this? Oh, it looks like it's a page of the National Enquirer or something like that. I bet it is. Oh, look. Love him or hate him, now there's more of him. This Actimates Barney doll by Microsoft. Oh, so Barney was a thing. Barney came out in the 90s, I think, so this is post-90s. The shrinking computer. The size of a credit card. Rex holds about 750 entries. I don't know what that was. Interesting, so it's talking about old-time computer technology. Something from the early 90s, I'd guess. Oh, what's this little tiny page from the TV Guide? Let's see what was on TV back in the day. What's on TV? Pregnant Lucy rests in bed. The first casualty, their house. Lucille Ball. Sounds like I Love Lucy. Pass the buck. Card Sharks. Phil Donahue. Rural life is discussed. Sesame Street. Oh man, Crosswits. Those were the days when TV was TV. What year do you think this was? And that was in the morning. Here's what came on Tuesday afternoon and evening. My Three Sons. The New Mickey Mouse Club, Joker's Wild, Marcus Welby MD, Electric Company, Liars Club, and Mayberry RFD. Partridge Family. Holy cow, looks like the Brady Bunch over there on the right. Dang. Golden age of television, indeed. Okay, then there's that chair. Which, I don't know what was in that box. Oh, wow, I wonder what this square in the wall was. Was that some kind of like... Oh, it's just like a weird metal square in the wall. I don't know what that was. I was going to guess it was some... Oh, there's one over here, too. Or there was one. Now the square is gone. And, well, dirt has just come pouring down in here and filled this place up. I was going to comment on the fact that the ceiling is so low. Like, I'm only 5'3", and I'm almost bumping the top. And you can see there's this light bulb here. Well, I wouldn't have even been able to walk under the light. So I thought, oh, maybe the floor is just full of dirt over the years, but not really. You can actually see the floor there, like the actual concrete floor. So this is just how low the ceiling was down here. I mean, definitely some kind of creepy bunker. There's the vent to the upstairs. I guess maybe they had a little heater stove down here or something, but gosh, what's really creepy is the ceiling is actually kind of bowing in. I don't know if you can tell. It looks like it's going to collapse. You better get out of here. Oh, wow. I found this really old envelope, and I'm not even sure you can make it out, but it says in pencil, very faintly on it, Dino. Somebody got a birthday card for Dino. So some dude named Dino lived down here. Okay, well, Dino, I'm going to leave your little rape bunker now, because it sure would be a shame, after all the precautions I'm taking not to get coronavirus, to get hantavirus. Okay, back up the stairs from Dino's creepy bunker. Gotta be careful though, because this collapsed Quonset Hut beam. Climb under it, come up the stairs. Stairs are still very solid, actually. Huh, very interesting. Anyway, that's about all there is to this old site. And well, gosh, can't tell much about it. I'm gonna guess there was some Italians living here though, because that card was addressed to Dino, and then that says Francie or Franchi Orietta. It sounds Italian to me. And then, well, if that lady was shaving a mustache, well, if that ain't Italian, I don't know what is. Apologies if you're Italian. I'm actually part Italian myself, and well, that might have something to do with the state of my armpits. Anyway, so some Italian family was living out here, and Barry pointed out that was like an old racing car, stock car. So maybe Dino was into stock car driving. Dino was a race car driver. He drove so goddamn fast. Maybe Dino got in a terrible accident and that's why they had to leave. Gosh, who knows? All I know is it's cold and windy and, well, I'm hungry. So I'm gonna get in the truck and go back and get a snack. But it sure was fun exploring this place. No, there wasn't much here, but hope you enjoyed it too.